What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Wednesday night stream. I didn't forget to unmute my mic this time. How is everyone doing tonight? We already got 43 people in the chat in the room. Hope everyone is having a fantastic midweek break. We got Patton here, Clinton Fishing, Midwest Humble Breaks. What's going on? Got your Purdy Debo clearly downtown in the mail today. Love it. Awesome. I'm happy that made it there. I always love to hear it when big cards make it to where they're supposed to. We got Eric O. We got Brian. First time, long time, hoping to not ask the bet on the first football break. What's going on, Brian? We got Bryant. Mars. We got Sergio. James. JML taking the Panthers in this one. Good luck, JML. We got Richard. Rob C. Let's see, who else? Weston and David and Michael D. Hope everyone's having a great night. So, here is what we have on the agenda for tonight, guys. So, we have a few spots left in our PYT. We have the Browns at $29 a spot, or for that spot. The Jaguars at $79 for that spot. The Seahawks are at $59. I'm going to drop these next two. Unless someone wants those really quick, but Seahawks are going down to $49, and the Titans are also going down to $29 in this one. There we go. All right, I think someone just picked up the Jaguars in this one, so we've just got the Seahawks and the Titans and the Browns in this one. So anyone who wants to get in on a pick your team football break tonight, that is what we have. This one is 2 FOTL Donruss, or clearly Donruss, 2 signature class, and 3 clearly Donruss hobby. And then we are sold out of our random team tonight. That also has a Hall of Fame member spot in it. So you Hall of Fame members, you get a chance at this break. We have 2 first off the line clearly in this one. 2 signature class, 1 resurgence hobby, and 2 Donruss hobby. That one is completely sold out. And then we have some Star Wars tonight. We got 3 full spots left in this one with the brand new Star Wars Mayo, or I think that's how you say it, Mayo. Hobby boxes and 3 Topps Chrome Black in this one. We got a few fillers available in that one as well. So, anyone who wants to do a break tonight, I will open up another football if you guys want one. If you guys saw the previews, I did have another football planned if you guys want me to open that up. But if not, we can always just push it to Friday. I know there's no new... Give the Cleveland Steamers to chat. I appreciate it, JML. JML is giving away the Browns to chat. Big shout out to JML for doing that giveaway, guys. Show him some love in the chat. Throw some llamas in there. I know it's not a new release week. We have new releases next week, so it might be a little slower this week. But no issues. We're still going to be doing at least 3 breaks tonight. Convert your Star Wars fillers, too. All right, JML. JML converted all of his Star Wars fillers. JML's degening tonight. There we go. Doing well, Keith. How are you doing? Got Caveman in here, too. Here's to another Canada poster. Oh, no. Not again. That was such a pain, man. Oh. Yeah, let me know if your stuff is getting, if your stuff is getting held up if you guys are buying from Canada. Because I will hold it. The last time this happened, I had, like, a stack of Canadian shipments to go out when that ended. So, let me know, guys. If you are Canadian and you want me to hold your breaks for this week, or, you know, until those get ready to go. No extra breaks. I don't get paid until next week. I've been there, man. All right, we are sold out of full spots. Wow, we are completely sold out of our first 3 breaks of the night, guys. Group break 341, we only have 2 fillers left. So I'm going to go ahead, stick with the cap, no fedora. Caveman, you are 100% right. Dude, if you guys weren't in Colfax's stream last night, he got absolutely roasted for wearing a fedora. I told him he looked like a Reddit moderator. Oh my god, that was good. All in good fun. We love Colfax. I don't know what possessed him to do that, to buy one of those, but you know, more power to him. All right, guys, I'm gonna put up this 3rd break of the night since we are pretty much sold out. Fedora didn't make it through the first break. Am I joining the breaker calendar? What is that, JML? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Oh, man. All right. Well, I did put up a new break, guys. So this one is $118 for 2 signature signature class. I keep calling it signature series. Signature class. We have 1 Phoenix, 1 Optic Hobby, and then 2 clearly Donruss Hobby in this one for some OT football. So anyone who wants in on a football break tonight, that is what we have. That is actually the only other option for breaks tonight. But what's the now I get it. I'm not doing the fireman's pose, JML. Oh my god. Chat's already getting rowdy. I heard RGL is wearing a Speedo in it, though. Okay. So let me get what we have left. Here we go. Hold on, guys. JML's giving away the Browns to chat. We got Chris B with a spot in Star Wars. We got Sam with a spot in Star Wars. And Christian with a spot in Star Wars. Jerry picked up the Jags. All right. We are ready to go. Awesome. Got all of our... What keyboard do I have? It's a Corsair. I like Corsair stuff for computers. It's clicky. It's mechanical. It's very fun. All right, guys. But we are good to go for our first break of the night, which is going to be our... group break 339. It's our pick your team for the night. Next we got 340, then 341. We only have no fillers left, apparently, in 341. So we are sold out of our first 3 breaks of the night, guys. If you guys want in on a break, we have 21 spots available in 342, which is OT football. And let's give it to chat, says Caveman. Oh my goodness. Everyone's showing the love tonight. All right, guys. If you guys are on late enough for our Star Wars break, Caveman is giving away a filler. So if that hits, it is going to chat. It is going to you guys. Big thank you to Caveman. And Keith, thank you so much for becoming an AP veteran member. I appreciate it, man. And JML, 21 months and never won a... No, you won one. You won a member spot, JML. All right, but without any further ado, guys, let's get into it. Let's get going with group break 339, everyone. Welcome to our first break of the night. This is our pick your team. We have 2 signature class. These are actually pretty solid. I saw Colfax get absolutely dusted in his 1 personal, and the rest I've seen pretty good. Oh, you want a giveaway spot. All right. We got 2 first off the line. Clearly Donruss. Yeah, both are first off the line. And then 3 clearly Donruss hobby in this one. In this break, we have Jared with the Niners, Himlo with the Bears, Mick with the Bengals, Zach with the Bills, Trent with the Broncos, JML with the Browns, who is giving that away, and then Fame with the Buccaneers, Shank with the Cardinals, Nicholas with the Chargers, Crystal with the Chiefs, Josh with the Colts, Michael with the Commanders, Matt with the Cowboys, Christopher with the Dolphins, Kevin with the Eagles, Stefan with the Falcons, Nicholas with the Giants, Jerry with the Jags, Lions Luck with the Jets, and with the Lions, Gary with the Packers, JML with the Panthers, Nicholas with the Patriots, Jeff with the Raiders, Josh with the Rams, Zach with the Ravens, Michael with the Saints, James with the Seahawks, Chaz with the Steelers, Philip with the Texans, Matt with the Titans, and Corbin with the Vikings in this one. All right. Let's do our giveaway, courtesy of JML. All right, guys, keyword in this one is JML exclamation point. Yeah, if you guys want a chance at a free spot, JML is giving this one away. We'll give it like 30 seconds on this one. Yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't won them, surprisingly. All right, guys, 15 seconds. Then we're going to do the cutoff. And 3, 2, 1. There's the cutoff. Okay. I'll be sad. I looked for an hour, decided not to, so I brought into the other break again. Dude, I've been there. I have been there. 20 seconds on this one. 68 of you guys in here. And winner gets the Browns. Dan, what's going on? How you doing tonight, man? On Fanatics? I thought Fanatics was a little bit better. Matt! Matt getting the Browns in this one. There you go, Matt. I got one of the last fillers for 341. Anything you need to do? No, Mike, you do not. You can watch the replay if you can't be in for, during that stream. Otherwise, we just use random.org, and that's the fairest and most random way to do it. If you get the top spot in the random, you're into the break. So if you have any other questions, we'll be doing fillers in 340 as well. All right, congratulations to Matt. And again, big thank you to JML for sponsoring that giveaway, giving away the Browns in that one. All right, guys. So, we are all set to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's start it off with our 3 boxes of Clearly. I know there's one breaker that's in a little bit of hot water on Fanatics. Fanatics is very, very selective, though, of who they let on their platform. So, I mean, you're at least not going to have, like, all of the, you know, whatnot drama of people, you know, just, like, canceling orders and stuff. There are some great breakers on both platforms. But you just gotta be careful. Make sure you're only buying with like reputable guys that you trust. Where can we get the Acme PAX hat from? I've made a few of them, kind of as a test run. I'm going to be doing a I'm gonna have a merch thing going soon. So I made a few as a test run. Good luck, guys. All right, Josh Allen, we got. Puka there. Best tutties to 99 of Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. Bucky Irvin and Cooper DeJean there. JML will take one. I can send you guys some. Yeah, I gotta order some more. I think I only made like 6. You got ripped off a bunch of cash on whatnot and they wouldn't fix it. Oh, man. That sucks. I'm sorry. You're going to have Rocket Ishmael on the throwback there. Dallas Turner and Kool-Aid McKinstry. Yeah, I don't really buy into whatnot. I know a lot of people that do, and like they're very selective of who they buy in with. I just choose to break with the community here on YouTube. So, JML, RGL, Colfax, Hitman, VGK, those are my guys. What's going on, Colfax? Speaking of, I forgot my fedora today, Colfax. I'm sorry. Auto is going to be Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. That is going to fame. Brian Thomas Jr. and Caleb. It brought us bad luck. Got rid of whatnot and prize picks. Now you don't get talked about spending so much. Oh, man. Yeah, I've never bought on whatnot or Fanatics. Just all the guys I like breaking with break on YouTube. Not that I would be against it if, like, you know, one of our, like, someone in our community that I trusted went over there. To 99, we're going to have Jermaine Burton on the red. Jalen Ford and Jalen McMillan there. Comparing there to here, I can't say enough good things about the community and environment URGL Hitman have all created here. Oh, I really appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, I mean, I was late to the party. JML, RGL, Hitman were doing this long before me, probably like a year and a half before me. But I do very much appreciate them, you know, welcoming me with open arms and, you know, helping me out. Guy Colfax hit you a huge card. What'd you hit? Yes, all cards ship, Terry. All cards always ship unless otherwise specified, but we still have not had that in 342 breaks. Got Herbert, Ricky Pearsall on the pink. Those are non-numbered. Malachi Corley and Luke McCaffrey. Bobby Witt auto out of 10. Holy. What's that go for, like 500? I'm not as up to date on my baseball pricing. I'm the only other person you've purchased other than Pac-Man. I am in great company then. I appreciate it, Terry. Out of 25 sold for 500. Wow. All right, so 750 then. Wow, that's a huge card, man. Congratulations, Brock Purdy. We got Bijan. We're gonna have a captain in charge of Anthony Richardson, Brendan Rice, and Drake Maybase. I cut myself. No. What's going on, Canada? Does Pac-Man exclusively break on Whatnot now? I remember he used to break on YouTube, and I used to watch him all the time. I know he does his, like, daily videos on YouTube, but... We got an orange here to 249. This is going to be an auto of Braylon Allen going to the Jets, going to Lions Luck. Nice one. Marvin Harrison and Jatavion Sanders. He's only on Whatnot now. JML? Yeah, the only week you don't buy them, they hit. I love Braylon Allen, but the Jets are a dumpster fire. Imagine Justin Fields, you know, reignites his career with New York. Got a teal of Xavier Worthy. Not too bad going to the Chiefs. Chiefs are Crystal, Ricky Pearsall, and Jaheim Bell. What's going on, Izzy? How you doing? Caveman, welcome to Veteran, my friend. I appreciate you. You have zero faith in Fields. All right. We got last box of Hobby here. Thanks for the $25 store credit from last break. I'm trying to access it. Are you able to see it? It should be in like a little tab that pops up on the website when you log in. And then you should be able to like create a code from it. Yeah, so those of you guys who just became veteran members, you do get 5% off of breaks. I release the code every week on Monday night. On the members exclusive page on the YouTube channel. So if you're looking for that code, you get 5% off. Odunze, ooh, green to 25 Odunze on the rookies. That's a nice one going to the Bears. Going to Himlo. Adonai Mitchell and Michael Penix. I always forget to use it. Yep, it is there for you guys that are a veteran and above. I don't think that's a one-touch. Let me know. I know these are rare, but he does sign if that was like Malik Neighbors or something. Getting your first job at Target. Ooh, you got the insider. I was at Target today. I had to make a diaper run for the kiddos, and I got to specify that on here for the kids. And there was a restock, and oh my god, there was like 20 people in line for this restock. It's crazy. I truly did not know how hot Pokemon was until I saw that. We got Xavier Worthy on the rookies. Latu and Tyrone Tracy. Been there on diapers, man. Dude, they're so expensive. What's going on, Collectible? How you doing? And like, it's like no kids either, you know, trying to pick up stuff, or like family with kids. It's all like middle-aged men. All is well, Collectible. All is well. Guys, big shout out to Collectible. If you guys have not checked out his content, he does a great job breaking down stuff. Does a fantastic job. All right, I think we have our auto here. We got Xavier Worthy, Roman Wilson, and Jordan. Oh my god, JML is good. Going to Lions Luck. Jordan Travis on the auto. Middle school teacher, I know you love watching the breaks. Awesome. Yeah, that's the JML special right there. And we got a red to end off our hobby boxes. So nothing crazy out of our hobby boxes. How about a Mahomes to 99? Not too bad there. Jaden Daniels base and Spencer Rattler. Walked in the Walmart and they were restocking Pokemon. There was like 20 people standing. Yeah, Mike, it's wild, dude. I don't know. I like to rip Pokemon from time to time. I really only buy like the Japanese stuff right now though, because it's cheaper. You get some nice hits, and it's like readily accessible too. All right. Let's do signature class. We'll round it out with first off the line. These things open. It's the first time I've opened these. All right, guys. Good luck. Let's see a monster. On your walk to 4K subs, JML deserves it. He very much deserves it. All right. Hines Ward there. Terry Bradshaw. We're going to have to 150 of Marcus Allen. And auto. Legends autos. That Thurman Thomas. That's sick. That is non-numbered, but going to Buffalo. Very cool. On the chrome. That's very cool. Going to Zach. Oh my God, am I blind? That's a really cool auto. I don't think that's a one-touch. Let me know. I know he does sign a fair amount. Yeah, I like this product. It's a little bit on the expensive side for an unlicensed product. But Leonard Taylor there and Devontae Walker. Yeah, it's a little bit on the expensive side for unlicensed. But you get 5 autographs. Can get some big... This stuff reminds you of Prestige. I don't know. I feel like it reminds me more of Contenders. There's a Brady. I'm still not convinced... Wait, is this a case hit? We got a case hit. I think these are the Monarchs. Is this our auto here then? This is our auto. Alright, we'll just pull the auto first. Andre Rison on the Falcons, right? Yeah, Atlanta. He can be from the Packers too. And then Bo Jackson to 250 there. And the Chrome going to Oakland, or Vegas, I guess. And Chris Braswell. We'll see what this case hit is. Yeah, Andre Rison was a little bit before my time. I still know of him, though. From him being a Packer at some point in his career. Yeah. Yeah, he won it with Favre, right? Alright, let's see what this is. I believe this is a Monarchs. That is going to be Jalen Wright. Could have had a better one. I'll still one-touch it up. It's still a case hit. This is one of the better designs of a case hit that I've seen from Topps. Am I calling you old? Maybe. Don't mean to offend you, Dan. I'm sorry. Remember when the TLC chick burned down his house? See, I don't remember that. Probably could have had a better case hit than that, but 70 on the right. Yeah, that's fine to one-touch that then. It's still a case hit. What's going on, Josh? How you doing? Lisa Lopez. Bryce Young there. We're going to have a Drew Brees to 100. And is this our auto? It's going to be Malik Washington. Dolphins eating in this box. Bo Nix on the base and Xavier Legette. Did I buy any of the tops now in the rookie uniforms? I bought them. I don't know. Were there new ones that just came out recently? I bought their draft night ones. I bought the... Oh, they just did the rookie premiere, didn't they? So, no, I did not buy any of those. Are they still up? I have a ton of Topps points that I've been using for for those. And for the rookie shoot. Okay. Yeah, I got them for when they got drafted. I got Cam Ward and Ashton Genties. Nothing yet, Joel. Nothing yet. Got a case hit, but it was Jalen Wright. Christopher's happy about that. But got Jonathan Brooks on the Gridiron Ambassadors. And Cooper DeJean. That does not look like Cooper DeJean. But to 150, Cooper DeJean. Very nice. And the auto there. Aaron Donald there. And McKinley Jackson. I don't think that's going to be a one-touch. Cool color match, though, on that. Brock Bowers incoming on this. Yeah, how many autos did we get? It's one per pack, right? Yeah, one per pack. All right. Got to have a nice one here. What's going on, Jonah? Oh, really? 100 on the Cooper Soul. All right, that is a one-touch. I will one-touch that right after this. Going to have CJ Stroud. This is going to be our auto right here. John Reese Plumlee. Is he quarterback? I didn't even know that. And Bub Means. All right. Should be an on-card auto. Never mind. Permanent? Yeah, Permanent Ink of Mark Ripien. Going to Washington. Wish we would have had a different Washington there. These chrome cards look nice, though. I'm going to one-touch that. I like white for that. Who the... I'll get in more of the football breaks once you have the licenses complete. It's just a pet peeve. Oh, no, totally. Caveman. I don't fault anyone for not wanting to get in on the Topps products yet. I truly don't. No, I always make sure to say it in my videos how I understand why people aren't, you know, big on the Topps stuff. The no logos really throws a lot of people off. It doesn't personally for me, but I know it does for a lot of people. What's going on, Sam? Nice one. God, Cooper sells so well, dude. He sells so well. Yeah, going to Kevin. Kevin, you're not missing this week. All right, second box of Signature Class. Super Bowl winning quarterback. Put some respect on his name. I do kind of like this, though. This is an interesting product. All right. Troy Polamalu. We got Trey Benson. Auto is going to be Javon Bullard. Took me a second to find his name there. Javon Bullard. Awesome. Then we got McKinley Jackson to 225 and J.C. Latham. Got you to dive back in. Yeah, we hit a lot of Eagles cards last week. Hopefully Bullard has a better second season. He was, I don't want to say he was lackluster because he was a rookie, but feel like no license is a half-complete card. A lot of people feel that way. You are not alone. Tua might go to the Saints? What? Where's that one coming from? All right. We've got auto. Oh, no. This one's just acetate. I can't even see the auto behind it. Is that Ty Law? That is, isn't it? Draft year of 1995. Ty Law going to the Patriots. That's a pretty cool auto. That one is on card. That's very cool. Yeah, God, what is it? The Bengals are brutal for unlicensed products. To 125, or sorry, 225 on the James. Edgerrin James on the Cardinals. Oh my God. I only ever think of him on the Colts. These acetates are cool, though. Javon Solomon. Man, they have a lot of guys that I've never heard of, too. And Joshua Carty. Interesting, Joel. Interesting. I mean, they drafted a rookie quarterback, right? They drafted someone. Not until, like, later, but... ooh. Marv. That one is not numbered. But we're also going to have a Keon Coleman. That one is on card. Acetate, too. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Going to the Bills. That's going to Zach. Ocho Cinco and Spencer Rattler there. No. Miami drafted Quinn Ewers. In, like, the 7th round. I appreciate it, Bills. Man, these look nice. I like the acetates in this. Aaron Rodgers to the Dolphins. I still think Rodgers is going to the Steelers. That's a nice looking card too. Keon's gonna have a good year this year. All right. How do you guys feel about the Bills for Hard Knocks? Personally, I always think of Hard Knocks as like a rebuilding team that has like a young rookie quarterback or something. I don't know. We got an orange here. Why is this one backwards? Braylon Trice. Then we got an orange. It's going to be Ray Davis to 50. Bill's having a nice pack. That's to 250. All right, Colfax, your opinion's invalid. That would be like me being excited for the Packers. Any non-Bills fan out there? I do like Josh Allen, though. I really, really, really wanted to see the Browns with that ridiculous QB room that they have. All right. We got Jacob Cowing there and Devin Leary. You had hopes. That would have been interesting, Zach. That would have been very interesting. Keon Coleman is a very funny guy. I will be watching... I mean, I'm going to watch it regardless, but I just thought it was an interesting take. John Elway and Bo Nix. That's a pretty cool one. And last auto out of here. Is that another Bill man? Another Keon Coleman auto. That was a Bills personal box. Going to Zach. That must be his other signature. I've never seen this one. This one's a sticker. This one's on card. The NFL doesn't want to give Sanders any more spotlight. I could see that. Yeah, I don't know what Topps is doing there, but we got a Drew Brees to 250. little sad we didn't get a QB auto in there. But over the 3 breaks, we are breaking a full case tonight. And a base Jaden Daniels there. Yeah, speaking of, I haven't even checked. We are down to 9 left in stock for 343, guys. If you guys want in on a football break tonight, that one is almost sold out. Looks like Keon had his girl sign some cards. That does look like female handwriting, to be honest. Yeah, Belichick got engaged to his 25-year-old girlfriend or something. Jim Irsay died? Really? Man, RIP to him. Absolute legend. Alright. We're going to have a JJ McCarthy on the rookies. There's a Brian Thomas Jr. and a Caleb. It's a nice base pack. Alright, let's see some nice FOTL. I want to see a case hit. We hit that platinum Xavier Worthy night moves last week. That was crazy. It's on like Twitter or something. Looks like we got a cracked ice. This is going to be an FOTL. I don't know if it's an auto or if it's just a parallel. These are to 17. Dallas Turner there. And not a rated rookie. It's going to be Brian Burns, 2 of 17 going to the G-Men. That is Nicholas. Spider-Man. Schefter tweeted it 5 minutes ago. That's crazy. So that just happened. Colts announced on Twitter he passed in his sleep this afternoon. Wow. Well, at least it wasn't, you know, painful or anything. Auto here. Got Marshawn Lloyd and Bo Nix. Tua. And... oh my god. Lions luck, I am so sorry. 42 out of 49. You are 100% right. We were so due. This is a one touch. What am I doing? Going to the Jags, going to Jerry. This is the first Brian Thomas auto that we've seen come out of Clearly. His stuff just does not hit. For whatever reason, this product is like really, really hard. That's a nice one though. On the FOTL Stars to 49. First Squirtles of the break. We haven't gotten one of those yet. Blame myself for being cheap. 100% Sam. I keep saying we don't see Brian Thomas, we don't see Odunze, and we don't see Ladd a whole lot anymore either. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I pull JJ and Penix more than I pull those 3 guys. Panini's running low on their stickers. They might be. You never know. We're going to have a best cutties in here of... well, that's a cool one. Baker and Mike Evans to 99. Going to the Bucks. Going to Fame. That's a cool one. We got Ladd and Ray Davis there. Do we know the big signers for Panini? Pretty much everyone, minus Cam Ward. I think everyone except Cam Ward is signing for Panini in the last season. Starting to see less and less Brock Bowers also in like Fanatics products. Travis Hunter is Panini exclusive. Shador is Panini exclusive. Everyone else is signing for both, I believe. A lot of people thought that Genty was going to be Fanatics exclusive, but he is signing for both. I got 6 boxes in today, Beal. So I was going to do my review, and then stuff came up, and I wasn't able to. I'll hopefully have my review out tomorrow. Alright, guys. Last box. Good luck, everyone. This is FOTL. Gonna have Mushin Muhammad, Drake May, and Joe Milton. I've heard it's exactly like basketball, though, where you're getting like 9 numbered cards a box. T. Higgins auto is not bad out of a retail hobby box. I mean, still $175 a box, but that's still solid. Gonna have a cracked ice in here. Probably a, we got Brock Bowers there. This is probably, it is a rated rookie. Not an auto, just a parallel. Oh my God, it's Bill again. It's Keon Coleman to 17. I have never seen the Bills eat like they are right now. That's going to be a one-touch. Does that dilute the product? I mean, it hasn't hurt totally certified basketball at all. I think there was a very finite amount of it made. But that's also including, like, you know, numbered inserts and stuff, too. Select comes out next Friday. And I think we have midnight next Friday, too. So no new football products this week. Next week is loaded. So we might do, like, a lighter Wednesday next week. Kind of in preparation for Friday. Might just like do like 2 breaks or something, 1 or 2 breaks on Wednesday, and then Friday will be switched to more of a main night. Just with all the new products coming out. The Squirtles, why not? Most of your numbered cards are the 249. No sales on the Coleman out of 17. It's a cool card. Alright, 2 more packs. Should have an FOTL auto in here. Got another cracked ice, it looks like. And this is going to be our auto. Oh, wait. No, that's Stars. Stars to 49. Brendan Rice. Got Jamar Chase. Baker there. Speak of the devil. Odunze to 49. We spoke that one into existence. Going to Himlo. It'll be Coleman. How many downtowns have we pulled this year? 4? Between Optic and Clearly. Will I continue non-sports breaks also? Yeah. Yeah, like, are you talking in general or just, like, next week? I mean, I love doing, like, Star Wars and stuff. I believe in Odunze. In general, yes. Yeah, I love doing Star Wars. I love doing WWE, even though WWE is considered a sport. I want to do some Marvel here and there. I did manage to get some Topps Chrome Marvel from the EQL. So I'll probably rip a box myself, and then the rest will go into a break. Last pack of the box, guys, and last pack of the break. Looks like we just have a pink. It's going to be Spencer Rattler. We got Luke McCaffrey and Malik Neighbors on the base. And that's going to do it for the break. At least we got a few one-touches out of the end. Nothing like crazy huge in this break, but it wasn't bad. You whiffed it on the EQL. Yeah, I only got like the 5 boxes. I tried to get a case of it, and they only let me get the 5 boxes, unfortunately. But let's do our recap. Thank you guys for joining in on this one. We got 340 coming up next. Rip a certified live. Maybe someday. To 99 on the best tutties there. Bo Nix. Brian Burns was to 17. Caleb, BTJ, JJ McCarthy. There's a Jaden Daniels, Breeze, Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James to 225. McKinley Jackson to 225. Drew Brees to 100. There's a Bo Nix. Mahomes to 99. There's a base Jaden. Xavier Worthy. Odunze to 25. Xavier Worthy on the teal. Drake May, pink, Ricky Pearsall, Jermaine Burton to 99, Caleb, and to 99 of best tutties. PSA is very backed up right now. PSA is incredibly backed up. They're like 16 weeks, 12 to 16, I think. Autos, we got Keon Coleman on the acetate. That's on card. Another Keon Coleman to 225. Ray Davis to 50 there. We got Ty Law. That's on card, going to the Patriots. Javon Bullard, going to the Packers. Mark Ripien, the Preeminent Auto. We got Malik Washington going to the Dolphins. Preeminent Ink of Andre Rison going to Atlanta. Thurman Thomas going to the Bills. We got Jordan Travis and Braylon Allen. And then Jalen McMillan on the auto. And we got a few one-touches in this break. We had Odunze to 49 there on the FOTL auto. Keon Coleman to 17. FOTL Cracked Ice, Brian Thomas to 49. FOTL Stars auto. Got a Cooper DeJean to 150 there. And a Jalen Wright case hit on the Monarchs. Yeah, Monarchs of the Game is what those are called. And that is going to do it for the break, everyone. Appreciate you guys hopping in on that one. Let's do a giveaway to chat. I believe we're getting close to 342 filling up as well. So if you guys are looking to get in on a break... I don't know why this isn't, I've seen some spots come through. 1 minute ago, 3 minutes ago. Down to 8 left in 342 for anyone that wants to get in on a break. And we got 7 fillers left for that one. So, let's do a giveaway to chat quick. Oh, man. What do we do for this one? I don't know. What was our big hit? Let's just do clearly. Clearly, exclamation point. Like the stream for extra luck in the giveaway. I appreciate it, Beal. And we got 155 of you guys in here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. If you guys could do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It really helps me out. I do like how many autos you get out of Signature Class. Makes it, it's expensive, but it makes it more forgiving. Does feel very QB or bust, though. Like most Topps unlicensed products. Alright, that was 339. Sucker for the cool vet autos. Yeah, I like those. Those are fun. One of my best friends, he collects those Hall of Fame autos that Panini does. That's not like for any exact set, but it pops up in products from time to time, and it's all on card. Those are some of the coolest autos that Panini makes, in my opinion. All right, and there's our cutoff. Dylan, you'll still be in on this one. All right. Okay. Sports cars. All right, guys, 3 minutes on this one. And you guys are off. We got basketball starting in a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn that on. One minute. $30 seconds. Did Matt win again? Matt! Coming in first again. Matt, do me a favor. 1 through 5. Randomize the wheel for you. Is Squirtle my favorite Pokemon too, or is it just you? I mean, I like Gen 1. I'm more of a Gen 2 guy, though. Cyndaquil was always my favorite. Matt says 3. All right. And 1, 2, and 3. How do you get in the giveaway? Terry, at the end of breaks, we'll sometimes do a giveaway for chat, and then you just have to type a specific phrase to get in. Matt, you are getting $15 of store credit. There you are. Congratulations, Matt. All right. So, we are ready to go for break number 2, break 340 on the night. So, coming up in just two minutes. So, we got 340 coming up next. Then we got 341, which is our Star Wars break for the night. And then rounding it off with 342, we've only got 4 spots left in that football break. You guys crushed that. Thank you guys so much for filling that one up. Or almost filling it up. So, let's get going with break 340, guys. Squirtle's going off already. All right, guys. Welcome to group break 340. This is our first random football of the night. Change the number up there. This is a Hall of Fame member spot, so we will give you guys for those of you guys that are Hall of Fame members, you get a chance at a free spot in this one. In this break, we have Andrew B., Gary M., James R., Jeff G., Weston M., Jared L., Matt S., Brandon T., Nicholas G. for 2, Mick M., Joe K., John M., Michael G., Brian M., Matt O., Jacob L., Tori C., Sergio E., David C., David K., and Chris K. for 2. Then we have the AP Hall of Fame spot, so we'll do that one first. Let me grab that list. All right. All right, if you guys are new to the sub, then you are at top. If you are an OG, you are at the bottom. I appreciate it, Bryant. Thank you, man. Put in clearly, but you weren't on the list. You should have been, Terry. I'll have to double check that. Did you put it in more than once? Sometimes, so I have a spam filter on because some people will just like keep it going. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. All right. Got 46 people in this one. We got 6 times. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your top spot is going to be Noel. You are getting a spot in this break. Refund 15 for your spot in 342. I certainly can, Matt. Thank you. All right. Noel, you are getting a spot in this one. Congratulations to you. And then we have 4 25% fillers to do. So we have Rudy V, Fame P for 2, Chris H for 2, Richard R, Brandon T, Jason L, Jason S, Francisco M for 3, Tom H, William J for 2, and Fame, I spelled your name wrong. And Fame at the bottom there, rounding it out. So top 4 are getting a spot in the break, guys. Good luck to you guys. Got 16 people. Top 4 in this one. Got Rudy V down to Fame there. We're going 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And your top 4 are going to be 11. We got Chris H, Francisco, Fame, and Tom getting in on this one. Congratulations to you guys. I apologize to everyone else who did not get in. If you did not get in, you are put into a duck race at the end of the night for $25 of store credit. All right. We got Andrew B down to Tom H. This is randoming up your names for the break. Andrew B down to Tom H. Oh, you didn't add the exclamation point. Got to be over 4. There we go. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Francisco up top and Nicholas G on the bottom. So we randomized 6 times in this one. We'll randomize 6 times for the teams. This is the way RGL and Hitman do it. So we're going to start doing this instead of doing a random for each one. So we'll just do 6 of each. So whatever the first one is, the second one will be the same. So we got the Niners, Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys and Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, Giants, Jaguars, Jets and Titans, Lions and Browns, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Saints, Steelers and Seahawks, Texans and Ravens, and Vikings in this one. And we did 6 on the first one. We'll do 6 on this one. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Jets, Titans up top, down to Commanders on the bottom. All right. So we've got Francisco with the Jets and Titans, Matt with the Jaguars, Chris with the Lions and Browns, Andrew with the Patriots, Gary with the Bears, Matt with the 49ers, Nicholas with the Giants, Chris with the Rams, Brian with the Chargers, Fame with the Cowboys and Dolphins, Noel will getting the Packers with the Hall of Fame spot, David with the Raiders, Brandon with the Falcons, John with the Saints, Tori with the Broncos, Jared with the Bengals, Michael with the Cardinals, Joe with the Colts, Tom with the Eagles, Chris with the Steelers and Seahawks, James with the Chiefs, Sergio with the Panthers, Jeff with the Vikings, Jacob with the Bills, Mick with the Texans and Ravens, Weston with the Buccaneers, and Nicholas with the Commanders in this one. Why are some teams combined? Because some teams aren't as good as other teams, so I always do combo teams. So instead of doing like 32 spots in a break, I do 27 because no one wants the Browns as a single spot. At least not this year. Next year, they will be a single spot. But this year, no one wants that because it would be like a $20 spot. Just want people to feel like they get their money's worth if they buy in. Obviously, I can't control what comes out of the packs, but... Yeah, of course, Mike. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm always open to answering anything. I always get combo teams. I'm sorry, man. I feel like I always get combo teams when I buy into. We'll give it 30 more seconds for you guys to talk trades, and then we're going to get going. Oh, I gotta turn on the basketball game. Yeah, the Packers are a standalone team again. With Jordan Travis retiring, I figured that the Jets should be a combo team. And it was always like the Jets and the Packers kind of ride that. Wait, what? Trade my way for the bats. Oh my god. Next year I'll be buying the Yeah, man. I'm gonna be buying the Packers in pretty much every break that I can get my hands on next year. I always tell myself like that I don't want autos that aren't like flagship stuff, and then I end up buying in for everything anyways. How am I feeling about Golden? I'm gonna be honest. I like him. He seems like he really wants to be here. He seems very good. I'm excited. I'm excited for him, and he is now the highest paid wide receiver on the Packers roster, which is hilarious. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. If you guys still want to trade, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know. Every time you hit one, I'll say that you want to. Yeah, man, I'm excited for Golden. I think he's going to be really good. Got a Golden auto with Sage. Very nice. Yeah, his stuff popped when he got drafted by the Packers. All right. Freeman, we got Manning there. Dan Fouts. Kamari Lassiter. Ricky Pearsall there. Jacob Cowing. Luke McCaffrey. I've held off on buying like a Bowman auto of him because I'm not a Texans fan or a Texas fan. I'm not a Houston fan. So I'm just waiting for those Packer autos. We're getting Luminance soon. So we're going to see a on-card auto of him in Luminance. I guarantee it. All right. We've got Jason Witten. And Voltaic of Frank Gore to 149. Wiggins and Tavion Sanders. Mayo Man's coming. We've got non-auto. That's going to be Run Ricky Run to 125 there on the wave. Jermaine Burton, Terry and Arnold, and Mason Smith. I still can't believe Mike Ditka traded his entire draft plus a first rounder next year for Ricky Williams. I feel like that is like one of the most wild things to happen in a draft ever. Yeah, good Wednesday so far. Our PYT was pretty good. Nothing like insane, but we don't talk about the Dick years. Oh god. I mean, a lot of people thought he was gonna like fix the franchise. We've got JJ Watt to 249. Lad McConkey. And the first thing he does is trade her. Who do you think Ricky was? I know, man. I mean, that was back when running backs were, like, valued higher. But to trade an entire draft plus a first rounder next year is the most insane thing I've ever heard. Like, he got fired for that trade. That's true. They did waste every single pick, too. Levis, Doug Flutie. We're going to have Jalen McMillan to 99 there. Javon Bullard and Audric Estime. All right, so now that we've had a good taste of Topps products, what do you guys think has been the best product to come out so far for Topps? Both looks-wise and hits. Can I open more fillers for 342? What are we at? We are completely sold out of 342. I'm sorry, Kay. Signature class, Inception, Cosmic for design. I wish Cosmic was a better product. I talked to someone about this. I wish that Cosmic had the hits of Resurgence. Like, if Cosmic had 3 autos in it... Oh, we got a... Is this a gold? No. Not a gold. Kingsley Sumataya. Never heard of that dude. Darius Robinson, Jonathan Brooks. Inception was the best. Inception has been the best so far. It was very fairly priced until about a few hours after release day when people realized how loaded it was. But still a very good product. I thought Finest was very good, too. Inception was a very short checklist compared to a lot of these other products. Got Torrey Holt. We're going to have our first auto is going to be Nate Wiggins going to the Ravens. It's a combo team going to Mick. Emmett Smith, Jalen Wright, and Isaiah Davis. Are you guys excited or worried for Fanatics? I mean, it is coming up faster than we think. We are less than a year away of Fanatics taking over. They already take over basketball in a few months. We got Maurice Lufau there. We're going to have a refractor of Malik Neighbors, Roman Wilson, and Chris Braswell. Very worried. I'm a little worried too, man. What's going on, Casper? All I want are reasonably priced football products. I think they'll figure out the looks and everything, because I really do like Topps Baseball. I think Fanatics has done a fantastic job with that. I mean, Topps was already around, but Topps looks very, very, very nice. I do really, really, really like the Panini stuff, though. I don't know. It's going to be tough. The WWE prices were egregious, to say the least. I don't know what warrants Cactus Jack being a $1,000 box. Devin Hester on the refractor, Steve Young, Jackson Powers, Johnson there. Hey, I appreciate that, Casper. We'll probably hit something really nice in this break somewhere. Hype, you guess. Like, Sapphire was all the way up at... What was Sapphire up at? It was close to 500 a box, wasn't it? They allegedly only made 1,000 boxes. If that's true, then I get it. Champ Bailey. Auto is going to be Edrin Cooper to 249. That's a nice one going to the Packers. Going to Noel. Correct, Nick. Correct. I'm hoping that Panini just does flagship stuff and that, like, we're not getting unlicensed, like, Luminance or something. Could you imagine unlicensed Score? I hope we're just getting Prism, Select, Optic. I mean, they could even do, like, Immaculate and stuff. They could do Immaculate, they could do Flawless, they could do NT. Kind of what they've done with baseball. Because Panini's done very well with their unlicensed baseball. We're going to have Tavondre Sweat to 249. We're going to save our RPA for last. Yeah, unlicensed Color Blasts and stuff, yeah. Unlicensed Downtowns. Oh, man. It's going to hurt my soul. A lot of people are going to miss... Yep, collectible is 100% right. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. I know a lot of people have been calling for Panini's head for years now. But grass isn't always greener on the other side. I don't know. I'm going to miss their inserts, man. All right, we got an RPA. Come on, be something nice. Michael Irvin, Patrick Paul, and Braden Fisk there. Amped. Ooh, Marvin Harrison to 99. That's the first auto we've pulled from him in a long time. Going to Michael. That's a nice one. Heritage and Archives, but haven't impressed him by any of their football designs. Yeah, I mean, it could just be that it's unlicensed, so it's tough to do. I know, he's got a great signature, man. I still think that this is an FU to Fanatics. His auto for suing him. Because his auto is not that bad in Bowman. I think he's kind of making a little bit of a statement right now. 60 to 150. I bet it goes over 100. Because he did not sign in any of the earlier products. Cam Ward's is pretty bad, too. It's a nice way to end the box, though. Take a Marvin Harrison auto. M squiggly line. Oh my god. Alright, let's do our Donruss hobby. I understand these guys got to sign like a billion autographs, but you know, you could do like a little something. Jaws auto is so bad. It was solid for years, and then I saw it coming out of Flawless, and I couldn't believe it. That it's literally just the J up and down. What's my favorite box? I really like Phoenix. Phoenix is a lot of fun to open, and it's a good price. Alright, we got an orange here. This is going to be an auto. Oh my god. Lad to 249. Braylon Allen and Jermaine Burton. Remember when we said we weren't pulling Odunze, Ladd, or Brian Thomas? And we got all of them tonight already? I'm going to one-touch it. Say his name and he appears. Have I ever opened any Garbage Pail Kids? I have not. I know people like it. I don't think it's for me. If I'm doing any, like, you know, TCG art cards like that, I'm just going with Pokemon. Squirrels on that one. Haven't seen Ladd in a while. Got a red here. And that's going to be Cooper. Little Cooper Cup to 99. Troy Franklin and Audric Estime. NBA Finals. Why did my thing turn off? I think it's going to be New York and OKC. Davion Sanders. Who's won the Super Bowl this year? That is way too early. Mr. Mayo Man on the pink. Tyler Nubin and Blake Corum. At least Leggett. Shy is, yeah, he is not fun to watch. He's just a foul king. Just leans into everyone. Giants, obviously. With, who's leading the helm? Russell Wilson? Alright, we're gonna have an insert here. Mark Chmura for the Packers. Jordan Travis and Jalen Polk. Jameis. I really hope that the Giants don't ruin Jackson Dart and throw him in before he's ready. Mr. Unlimited. You know, because you got to be unlimited. He's so cringy, man. Kills me. Oh, of course I saw that, Bryant. That was all over Twitter. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Tony. Can I get this open? There we go. Yeah, very sad, man. Yeah, he should sit for sure. Auto is going to be Marshawn Lloyd going to the Packers. Packers are having a nice break. Going to Noel, Edrin Cooper, Nate Wiggins there. Reese is such a diva clown. I don't know. She instigates it and then wants to also be the bad guy or be the victim. I don't know. I don't get it. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, we got DeAndre Swift on the teal, Braylon Allen and Jermaine Burton. Yeah, 65 is very young. That's I'm guessing it's not from natural causes. It's probably a heart attack or something. Did they say the cause of death? Oh, I mean, if you watch her, Kevin, she might be the best. She's gonna wind up being one of the best WNBA players ever. Will Levis, we got Travis Kelce, Jonathan Brooks on the pink, Troy Franklin, Audric Estime. How much for a spot in the next break? We're all sold out for tonight, Casper. Yeah, if you want to check what breaks are available, you can check the... Oh, stat-wise. Yeah. Oh, every game. Yeah, she just broke that like triple-double record, didn't she? Yeah, Casper, if you ever want to check out what breaks are available, it is all in the link at the top. You got Ed Reed, Blake Corum, and Tyler Nubin. Yeah, that's crazy, Matt. Yeah, she might... I didn't realize that you meant, like, in history. Yeah, she might actually be the third best in history. Of course, Casper. Yeah, if you're ever looking to get on a break, man, breaks always go live on Tuesdays at 12 Central Time, or noon Central Time. Let's do Signature Class again. We'll save the FOTL Donruss. And then for our Friday breaks, they always go live on Thursday at noon. So we will be breaking this Friday as well, but I'm going to keep it lighter. And then next Wednesday will probably be lighter too. Because next Friday we are getting bombarded with new product, with Select and with Midnight. We got Byron Murphy. Going to Andrew. Come on card Drake May. There we go. We take those. Ricky Pearsall there and Eric All. Yeah, Dan, it's supposed to come out next Friday. And Byron Murphy was numbered to 225 there. I'll put that in a white mag. I'll save my pennies. Yeah, Cam Ward will have an XRC. It's probably like $150 to $175 card. I mean, this design reminds me of Contenders. Let's do a gold sticker. A little bit of contrast. The select design is very different this year. Card out of 150 sold at 128 today. Yeah, so it's about a $100 card. It's not too bad. All right, Marcus Allen. We're gonna have upside down auto of Leonard Taylor III. It's an interesting one. 25 of 25 on the preeminent. Going to the Jets. And then Anthony Gould to 175. And Cooper DeJean there. I have thousands and thousands of sleeves. I'm not running out. I calculated, we open like, and I'm a smaller breaking channel. I open like 40-ish hobby boxes a week. So gotta have a lot of top loaders, gotta have a lot of sleeves. All right, Jim Kelly, Levis, we got Jonathan Brooks. Auto is gonna be Kalen Carson to 50 on the preeminent. Interesting one. Michael Pratt. And Tavion Sanders. Never beating the allegations, I know, man. Let's go into the Cowboys. If I have too many. Nope, everything I have is for group breaks. And then I buy personals for the videos. Box slug. No, that's for other people, not for myself. I have been on a heater, though, lately. Gonna have Jason Witten to 100, and then it's an orange. Of Will Shipley, 25 of 25. Wow, all numbered autos in this one besides that Drake May. It's a cool one. That's on card, too. That's going to the Eagles. Chris Carter and Rook. I do not do Whatnot. I only break here. And then all selling I do at shows or eBay or ComC. We had a big show in Milwaukee this last weekend, and I sold a whole bunch of stuff. Jason Witten to 100. Getting to write off personal rips is a dream. Yeah, I mean, you get to write it off, but at the same time, it's like you're still, you know, paying for it because that's money that wouldn't be in the profit side. How did that go? Get anything for the collection? I actually didn't buy anything, Bryant. I didn't buy anything. Oh, this is a weird, funky looking one here. Trey Benson, that is non-numbered. Then we're going to have an auto. Oh, I thought that was Brock Bowers for a second. Dylan Lobb to 50. Then we got Jalen McMillan and Jalen Polk. I am going to go to the National, PJ. Plan is also to possibly go to Fanatics Fest in June. I just sold to dealers there, Dan. Yeah, that was it was a cool show. It was a brand new one in Milwaukee. It was a really cool venue. It's a brand new building right by the Pfizer where the Bucks play. It was really cool. All right, next box of signature class. That's pretty good, Sam. Yeah, I sold... It was like over 3,000 or something, but I was getting rid of a lot of stuff. I'm trying to slim down my PC a little bit right now. So I was just trying to, you know, get stuff out. Kurt Warner. We got Peyton Manning. Gonna have a Marvin Harrison and Trey Benson. Auto. It's gonna be Billy Sims. That's pretty cool. Going to the Lions. That's Chris. Trice Knight and Keith Randolph. Tried to sell on Whatnot, but discovered that not a lot of people would flock to a 50-year-old dude with no social media presence in the hobby. I don't know. I heard it's a good way to move, like, singles here and there, but you gotta build up a presence. But at the same time, I don't know. I would just do eBay. I do a lot of ComC. I just sent a huge shipment off to ComC, just because I don't have time to put all of these, all of my singles up on eBay, and ComC does that for me, and then I just price them out. All right, we've got, that's a cool one, Bryce Young to 175. And the Gridiron Ambassadors and auto. It's going to be Jonathan Brooks. That's an on-card auto, too. That's a nice-looking card. I'm a fan of that. 250, Jerzon Newton and Troy Fatanu. I would sell, but get confused on the shipping. Yeah, there's a... If you're shipping out a lot, you got to have a system. Sam, so you ship them everything, and you have to, like, let them know how many cards you're shipping them. Then they take all the scans, and they upload all the descriptions and everything, and you just go through your inventory on your store and price them out. Brooks just came back from answering the door. Yep. On-card Jonathan Brooks there. What do they charge for that? So it's 5% for sales. Oh, to get them uploaded, you can do 50 cents per card. And I think it's like a 12-week turnaround time or something. I do the $1 per card and get a 2-week turnaround time. So we're going to have, was that Lawrence Taylor? And then, who's that? Audric Estime going to Denver there. Xavier Legette and Cooper Beebe. They're coming to DC this weekend. Nice. Yeah, I do like ComC. So then when you sell it, they take 5% to sell, and then it like kind of all sits in an account, and then if you withdraw from that account, it's 10%, I believe, of a fee. So it is essentially more expensive, but you're not dealing with any shipping or fees or anything with that, so that's kind of the trade-off. It's just better for me, personally. It might not be better for a lot of people. Yeah, thermal labels are the best way to do it, in my opinion. Wow. How about a Marvin Harrison? 2-in-1 break. Going to Michael. Nice one. You got Jim Kelly and Josh Newton there. Oh, that one's numbered. Josh Newton was to 175. I am a Packer fan. I'm going to one-touch that. Yeah, rarely see his signature. And you can barely see it even when he does sign. Yeah, we have not hit any Marvin autos, and we went to 2 now. Just going to be a dot on the card. They honestly might be. Do people buy off ComC directly? Only if you send them there. You can buy off of ComC directly, but everything that's on ComC also gets uploaded to eBay. So, like, I'll get, like, sales that will tell me that, like, oh, it's sold on eBay or something. All right, we've got Xavier Worthy there, and then, who's that? Javon Solomon going to Buffalo there. Jabari Small and Blake Corum. What's going on, Casper? Yeah, just in time for another Marvin Harrison Jr. auto. All right, I mean, solid 2 boxes of signature class there. Xavier Worthy. These acetates look really nice. Yeah, I buy off of ComC a lot too, but if that's just if I'm flipping or something. And you can also send in stuff to get graded directly off of ComC. All right. Got 2 boxes of FOTL now. This is a pretty big break. A lot of autos in this break. I don't know why these clearly boxes are hard to open tonight. Yeah, this turned out to be better than the PYT break. Let's see. We'll see how these boxes are. Redemption. My guess is Michael Penix. We got Blake Corum and Tyler Nubin. Scary Terry and TJ Watt. Dijon does sign in this product. Or Dijon. Dijon does sign. What's going on, MPAC? The only redemption I have seen so far has been Penix. All right. Rated Rookie Autograph Stars. That's going to be to 49. That's our FOTL auto. To 59, Michael Penix Jr. going to the Falcons. That's Brandon. There we go. One touch that up for you. It's a nice one. And those are red, too. Like, the names are red. So it's a little bit of a color match. It's a cool card. Why is Penix always the redemption? They did not get enough stickers of him. Yeah, they needed to get more stickers of him. There we go. Nice start. Nice start to Clearly. $199 on bids with 3 days left. Nice. Can have a bomb squad here. Jordan Travis, Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott, Red Bomb Squad to 99 of Mahomes. That's a nice one. Going to James on that one. That's a sweet card. I bet that's 30 or 40 bucks. Maybe more. Penix was live for all of the on-card autos, which is good. What's going on, and what are you breaking this on? What do you mean? Like what? Like what, platform? I break on YouTube. Do we have... What's going on? Oh, here we go. Whatnot? No, I don't break on Whatnot. Will Shipley, Trey Benson. I break on YouTube. Gonna have... Ooh, Saquon to 17. I bet that's a one-touch. Wait, what did MPAC say? I missed it. Just graduated college. Ah, very, very nice, man. Congratulations. Now you become an adult. Get to learn what bills are. Oh, shoot. That's a one touch. No, awesome, man. Congratulations. My sister just graduated. I can tell you being in college is better. I mean, it has its ups and downs. In debt forever. Went on eBay for 50 with 3 days left. Saquon and an Eagles jersey sells really, really well. There we go. Debt free. Awesome. That's the way to do it. Yeah, it took me, I want to say 7 years to pay off my my college debt. But I also had to work really hard at it. Yeah. Jalen Wright, Terry and Arnold. We got Ramondre Stevenson, CeeDee Lamb, and captain in charge of CJ Mosley. 18 years, yeah. It can take a while. It can take a while. Can I just not... I mean, you don't have to go to college. There's ways to make money doing other things. All right. First off the line. I dropped out. Best mood I ever made. Paid off 2 cars faster. Hey, I mean, it depends on whatever your interest rates are. You kill the higher interest rates faster, right? Oh, there you go, Bryant. Yeah, you got to go to trade school. My cousin just did that. He dropped out of college and decided to go to trade school to be an electrician. So we got Marvin Harrison, Tavion Sanders, and Jay Novacek. So that's definitely the way to go. If you don't go to college, definitely go into a trade, which you make very good money. Yeah, welders make crazy money. If you are good at your job, you make a lot of money as a welder. It makes bank. Yeah, the trades are in high demand right now. Got a cracked ice in here. This is going to be our FOTL. Ricky Pearsall, Jaheim Bell, Bryce Young there. And how about a Malik Neighbors 17 of 17 going to the G-Men? Going to Nicholas. That is a nice one. eBay 1 of 1. It's insane when you have to pay good electricians and plumbers. Yeah, man. It's Lays Tile. Anyone, if you can do any of that stuff, man, you just, like, oh, man, you just make so much money. You know what? I'm going to do a clear one for this. The trades just really the way to go. Giggles are in high demand, too. They are, Dwayne. They are. Yeah, I worked for a water and sewer company, like a distributor beforehand, and man, some of these jobs would just be so expensive for construction. The labor alone is so expensive. It's a really nice one. He and I compared notes. All right, 2 more packs. We're going to have an FOTL auto in this one. It's going to be a Stars. Adonai Mitchell, Michael Penix, And how about a Xavier Leggett to 49 on the FOTL Stars? Going to the Panthers, that is Sergio. I'm always working. If you own your own business, you're always working. Nice one. Hit the fire on that one. Nice. The knowledge you learn in college is very often useless, but the skills you gain in college are definitely valuable. Yeah, it definitely depends on what you do. Or what you go to school for. But for the most part, yeah, that's pretty pretty accurate. I mean, if you're like a nurse or an engineer or something like that, that you have to be highly specialized, then yeah, you kind of need to pay attention in class. We got Latu, Tyrone Tracy. We're going to have our last card of the break right here is going to be Jair Alexander to 75 on the purple. And that's going to do it for the break, everyone. Thank you guys for joining in on that one. That was a pretty solid break. All right, let's do a recap. Man, a lot of autos in this break. A lot of one-touches, too. We got Star Wars coming up next, and then we have our last football of the night after that. We are right on schedule. These top loaders like stick together. They changed their format. The card shells did. How much is a box of Clearly? Hobby is going for around $225. Last time I checked, it could have changed. FOTL is around $450 to $500. Because of those cracked ices, you have exclusive one-of-ones. Yeah, it's a very good FOTL product. We got Xavier Leggett to 49 on the FOTL. Javon Solomon there. Audric Estime auto. Jonathan Brooks on-card auto. Billy Sims. We got Dylan Lobb. Will Shipley. Kalen Carson. Can barely read the names, man. Leonard Taylor. Marshawn Lloyd auto. Edrin Cooper. And Nate Wiggins. And one touches in this break. Got a Malik Neighbors to 17 on the cracked ice. Saquon Barkley to 17. FOTL. Michael Penix Jr. FOTL Stars. That's to 49 auto. Marvin Harrison Jr. on-card auto. Drake May on-card auto. We got a Ladd McConkey to 249 on the orange. And a Marvin Harrison amped up RPA to 99. And that's going to do it for your break, everyone. Whew. All right, let's do a giveaway to chat. All right, guys. Keyword, we got Star Wars coming up next. So SW for SW exclamation point to get in on this giveaway. Give it 30 seconds. We'll see Andy's kids breaking and sleeving. Yeah, they'll probably be working for the business. Please give the one filler to chat if it hits, says Caveman. Yep, I do have that labeled. I very much appreciate it, man. Yeah, guys, we have a filler in chat, or filler in this next one. If that hits, you guys get a free shot at a free spot. And we're going to cut it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, winner gets to spin the wheel for random giveaway. I'm going to do dragons in this one. Shuffle you guys up, and you're off. Zach winning this one. Zach, if you could give me a number 1 through 5. 3. All right. One, 2, and 3. Oh. Zach, you are getting $50 of store credit, my friend. Congratulations on hitting that one. All right. I'll get that uploaded to your account. Yeah, the $50 of store credit is very rigged lately. People have been hitting that like crazy. All right. Congratulations, Zach. Okay, so we're done with that. All right, guys, so we are on to group break 341. This is going to be our Star Wars break for tonight. Then after that, we got 342. So Star Wars is up now. Okay. All right, guys, welcome to group break 341. This is our Star Wars break for the night. This is a 5-box mixer with 3 Topps Chrome Black hobby. And 2 of the new Star Wars Mayo, which is a Japanese theme set. It's pretty cool. Got sketch cards, you got autos, numbered cards. Should be fun. Yeah, Zach's had a good night. All right. In this break, we have Caveman for 4, PJ B, Chris B, Sam H, and Christian in this one. Is it just Christian? Did I... Hold on. 341. Just want to make sure I have it. Christian H. There we go. All right, and then we have JML also converting his filler spots into a full spot, and then we have 125% filler to do in this one. So let's do our filler first. Fillers in this one are Keith W, Chris B, Mike P, and then Caveman with the giveaway. If that Caveman spot does hit, you guys get a shot at a full spot in this break, courtesy of Caveman. Big, big thank you to him for doing that. Okay. So this is group break 341. 25% filler. Top 1. Gonna roll the dice. We gotta be above 4. Above 4 is what we always say. All right, we're going 8 times on this one. Good luck, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chris B, you are getting into this break, my friend. And I'm sorry to the rest of you guys. If you did not get in, you get put into a duck race at the end of the night for $25 of store credit. There we go. All right. So Caveman down to Chris B now in this one. This is a left side serial number, guys. The way that we run the left side serial number breaks, the 1 of 1s do not go to the 1 spot. They are randomed to the entire break. So good luck, guys. We got Caveman down to Chris B. Going 5 times on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chris B up top. Down to Sam H on bottom. All right, let's get your guys' spots. We got 1 AK, 2 BL, 3 CM, 4 DN, 5 EZY, 6 FPV, 7 GQW, 8 HRX, 9 iOS, and 0 JTU. Good luck, guys. Going 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3 CM up top down to 8 HRX. All right. We got Chris with the 3 spot, Caveman with the 6 and the 1, Christian with the 2, Caveman with the 5, JML with the 7, PJ with the 0, Chris with the 9, Caveman with the 4, and Sam with the 8. If you guys want to trade spots, you can do so. I've never had a spot trade in a left side serial, but first time for everything, right? I'll give it a minute. I don't assume anything, but all right. No trades or anything. I think we're good to go. Good luck, everyone, in this break. We're going to start it off with Mayo. Really glad I'm breaking this. I love Star Wars, man. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but man, do I love this stuff. I got to do my review on this, too. Thanks for being gentle on the honeymoon. Back next Friday. I appreciate it, Brian. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, guys. Mayo. I want to see some cool stuff. So, Colfax hit a sketch excuse me, on the sketch the other night. Is that like really 1 in 250 boxes, or is that like 1 in 250 packs? Yeah, Caveman loves this stuff. All right, good luck, guys. This stuff is fun. All right. I'll show all the numbering on the back after. Stormtrooper. And to 94 out of 99 there. It's going to be Snoke's Attendant. It's cool how it's all kanji, too. I like that. Yeah, it's all kanji. And then the back has the English on it. 94 there. Going to Caveman. I'm going to custom sort this quick. There we go. Nice one. All right. 5 to the 1 to the 3, 7, 6, 8, and 4. I have plenty more of this, Brian. I bought a full case. Yeah, this stuff looks so cool, man. We've got one of these resistance cards. Cool. Of Rey. That is going to the 8 spot. RSH 8. That is Sam. Yeah, very cool stuff. And you can get autos in here. To the 0, to the 8, to the 1, to the 3, to the 4, to the 5, and to the 2. Let me know when college comes back around. I'm hoping it comes out sooner rather than later like it did last year. Is that Akbar? Admiral Radis to the 2 there. There's a Vader. Vader goes to the 5. And Admiral Ozil. That goes to the 2. How much longer does it take to sort? It goes a lot quicker, Sam. Yeah, that's why left side serials I normally do a little bit cheaper for breaks. Because it doesn't cost as much to ship them out. And it's also quicker to sort and get all situated. To the 2, to the 9, to the 9, to the 9, to the 5, to the 8, and to the 4. Regular breaks, I would say, probably take about 2 to 3 times as long. There's Lando. Lando goes to the 8. That's cool. Kylo Ren goes to the 4. We're going to have a blue. Is that a snowtrooper? 47 out of 50 going to the 7. Range Trooper going to the 7 spot. That is JML. It's a cool card. And all sketch cards in this break, if we do hit one, any sketch card that we hit will end up being randomed to the break. R2-D2. I like how R2-D2 doesn't even have kanji on it. That's funny. Go to the 3 spot. There's Leia. Leia goes to the 9. Gonna have Jyn Erso on the Rebel. Goes to the 5 spot. They all go to Sam, yeah. What's going on, Electra? How are you doing tonight? How break's been going? Goes to the 2, to the 3, to the 5, to the 1, and to the 7. Do you want to sleeve up any? The big names. Who did I miss? Kylo. I know there's a Vader in here. There it is. Tonight's been pretty good. Tonight's had some nice hits. Just doing some Star Wars now. A little break from football. We got here. Black. Is black to 10 in this? It's going to be Andor. Nice. C-3PO. goes to the 7. Sorry, Andor goes to the 9. Admiral Akbar. There he is. Yeah, it goes to the 2. And is this to 10? To 25. Black is to 25. It's going to be Director Orson Krennic. Goes to the 8. Or sorry, not the 8. It does go to the 8. 18 out of 25. 75. God, I might need glasses. 18 out of 75. Goes to the 8 spot. Goes to Sam. It's a cool one. I like the Japanese theme. This is not the last break. We have one more football break after this. We have OT football. This is normally how our breaks go. We do 2 football breaks, and then we'll do like something different, like WWE, Star Wars, baseball, basketball, something like that, and then we'll go back to football after that. Oh my god, look at this guy. Claude goes to the 4 spot. Gonna have First Order of BB-98 or 9E. That goes to the 2 spot. FH2. +1 vote for a hockey break. Are you the one that keeps asking for those? It goes to the 1, the 5, the 4, the 6, the 7, and the 3. I love Galaxy. Galaxy is awesome. I love the art cards. Oh, there's a Han. Han goes to the 5 spot there. Rey goes to the 0. We're going to have an Elite Praetorian Guard goes to the 5. That's your first mention of it? Because someone else was asking for hockey the other day, too. I know nothing about hockey. Legitimately nothing. I'd be down to learn. But I feel like right now, you guys would just laugh at me. Love to see an auto or something. We got Andor. Or C-3PO. Scout Trooper goes to the 0. There's Akbar again. Goes to the 2. And Rebel of John Dodonna goes to the 4. Yes. I've heard that from multiple people. That Upper Deck is notoriously difficult to work with. I don't know why they do that. We got a purple. There's a Han. Hans go to the 5 spot. There's a Rey. Rey goes to the 0. And a purple 36 out of 99 goes to the 6. That is Caveman. That is Admiral Radis. They can't advertise Upper Deck product prices for 12 months after release, and people have to go into the store to see. That's crazy, man. Yeah, my the LCS that I go to was an Upper Deck distributor, and he said out of nowhere they just like pulled his distribution, and my LCS was like, I was happy about it. He was like, I was sick of working with them. It was like they were just awful to work with. Is that Palpatine? Palpatine goes to the 9. We're going to have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren goes to the 9. It's a cool one. On the First Order Honor. Am I going to do sports cards? Yep. I got sports cards coming up next. Football is coming up next. We're just taking a break to do some Star Wars right now. I think they could have done with a few more extra parallels in here. BB-8 goes to the 5 spot there. That's a BB-9E goes to the 2. There's Snoke. Snoke goes to the 5. And Amelin Holdo goes to the 1 there. And he only does Star Wars and Marvel and Pokemon. Pokemon I could do very well. I don't know. We would have to do it like by the pack, but... Oh, I love Pokemon. I have beaten every single game. One Piece is reserved for Electra. Electra can do One Piece. Yeah, I can't do One Piece. I know Luffy, and that's it. Got Chewie, goes to the 0. That's Kanata. Maz Kanata goes to the 6. Snowspeeder, cool. Purple First Order of Lieutenant Mitaka. That is 18 of 99, goes to the 8 spot. That's Sam. What's going on, Otis? How you doing? And First Order Tread Speeder Driver goes to the 7. I have an unopened Gen 1 Pokemon packs from 98 and I have no idea how to sell. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy. We got Luke Skywalker going to the 0 spot. That's going to be Grand Inquisitor, goes to the 5. There's Finn, goes to the 0. We're going to have Emperor Palpatine, goes to the 6. Oh, you have 10 of them. Oh, man. Yeah, I would weigh them. Heavy packs sell for more. And, like, you've had them in your possession, like, the whole time. Like, they're not... There's no chance that they're resealed or anything. Do the light packs not sell? Not necessarily. I mean, there can still be good stuff in them, but the heavy packs are really what you want. We got Jin Urso. Goes to the 7 spot there. There's Organa. Goes to the 3. Got another black to 75 here. 15 of 75 goes to the 5 spot. That is going to be Admiral Akbar. Goes to the 5 spot. The 5 is Caveman. There you go, man. Surprised we haven't seen anything lower numbered than 75. It's a nice one. Because these are paper too, there are like dings here and there. Pokemon is so complex at this point. You begin to understand. I don't even know how to break it. I think you just gotta do it by the pack. Alright. Last pack out of Mayo. We're gonna have Han Solo on the Rebel Honor going to the 3. 3 is Chris B. Cool one. And Akbar there. Again, goes to the 1. Alright. On to Chrome Black. Good luck, guys. This is the one that I always screwed up because they just, like, throw the cards in here. I have never gotten around to watching One Piece. Oh, this one's actually, like, in where it's supposed to be. That has never happened. pack. Got Cobb Vanth. Goes to the 3. Lando Calrissian goes to the 6. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then to 99, we're going to have Grogu. That is 70 of 99. Can, like, barely see it. Goes to the 0 spot. That is PJ. Come on. There we go. 70 of 99. So cute. I love this parallel too. Obi-Wan goes to the 6. Yeah, Lando to the 6 and Cobb Vanth to the 3 there. Baby Yoda. All right. Got Darth Maul insert here. 25 years of Maul. That's from the Clone Wars. Going to the 9 spot. 9 is Chris B. Alright. God, all this like felt comes off. It's makes a mess. Alright. Auto to 99. That's 78 of 99. Going to Sam. That's Cham Syndulla. 78 of 99. Going to Sam there. I'm impatiently waiting for Friday. What are you impatiently waiting for, Keith? These ones are actually like, these are like coming off. Hello there, Obi-Wan says. How are the cards? 1. Mike P. These are by left side serial number. I'll show you in just a second. All right, we got Ella Kane. Goes to the 0 spot. Captain Phasma goes to the 8 spot. So you can see a card number up there. So it's 88. That goes to the 8 spot. Then Bail Organa. Then we have 43 out of 99 coming up. Goes to the 3. That is Chris B. That's going to be Moff Gideon. Nice one. 43 out of 99 on that one. So since it is, so it's left side serial number. So 43, it goes to the 3 spot, Mike. Yeah, it is a little confusing if you've never seen this format of break before. But once you see it, it makes more sense. Okay. Is this our auto? Yeah, this is our auto. Ooh, Count Dooku. Embrace the dark side of Dooku. ED9 going to the 9 spot again. That's Chris B. All right, auto. Come on, we need a big auto. 43 out of 50 gold. Going to the 3 spot. That's Chris B. Chris Eaton. 80 Gallia on the gold auto. 43 out of 50 on that one. Goes to the 3 spot. I forgot how small the numbering is on this product. Here. Bring this over. What's going on, Brian? Alright, last box of the break. Good luck, guys. Any chance for another break tonight? I'm only going to do the 4 tonight. I'm going to probably do 1... Or we'll be back again on Friday then. Yeah, I'm trying to take a little bit of a break while they're a little bit of a breather. We've been going hard with all the new football releases lately. So taking a little bit of a breather until next week when Select and Midnight come out. Rippin' ain't totally certified on Friday. Yeah, I'll probably add some to the breaks, ZW. We're going to have a gold laser in here coming up. The hobby does never sleep. We got Mando. Goes to the 1 spot. Leia Organa goes to the 0, and we got Rey too. It was a nice pack for base cards. 67 out of 75. This one goes to JML. It's going to be Kylo Ren. That's a cool one. We one-touch cool cards here. Goes to the 2, goes to Rey, or goes to the 2 spot. Leia goes to the 0. And Mando goes to the 1. I thought I saw... Yeah, what's the best Star Wars card that we've pulled? I don't know. We've never pulled any supers. None of, like, the, like, huge names. We don't rip enough of it to, like, really hit huge on it. We did hit, like, a $300 card in our last break. No triple or quad autos or anything. You have such good content. I love the video where you got the JJ McCarthy gold vinyl from Prism. I appreciate that, Brian. I do my best. Yeah, the sketch cards are awesome. That's a great addition to stuff like this. Oh, I think we've got a Depths of Darkness. I think we have a Depths of Darkness in here. We'll do the auto first. Non-numbered auto. Who the hell is that? Zuckus. Is that a bounty hunter? Is that from, like, the original movie or something? Kathy Monroe as Zuckus. So that goes to the M spot. Because it's not numbered. That goes to... Oh my god, Chris B. Just cleaning up, man. Interesting card. Alright. We're going to end it with a Depths of Darkness case hit. Yes, that was yours, JML. And this is a Depths of Darkness. Dooku. Not numbered. How about a Dooku? That goes to the 5, and that goes to the Caveman. That's a really cool one. I love Dooku, man. And that is going to do it for the break, everyone. Thank you guys for joining in on that one. Let's do a quick recap. Caveman getting the hit of the break. All right. Here were your non-numbered base cards. I'll show them all in a little bit. We got Han Solo goes to the 3. Palpatine goes to the 6. Holdo goes to the 1. Kylo Ren goes to the 9. Jan Dodonna goes to the 4. We got Elite Praetorian Guard goes to the 5. BB-9E goes to the 2. Jyn Erso goes to the 5. We got Admiral Ozell goes to the 2. And Rey goes to the 8. Numbered cards. We got Moff Gideon, 43 out of 99, goes to the 3 spot. Grogu, 70 out of 99, goes to the 0. Admiral Akbar, 15 out of 75, goes to the 5. Matanka, 18 out of 99, goes to the 8. We got Admiral Radis, goes to the 6. That's 36 out of 99. 18 out of 75, goes to the 8. That's Orson Krennic. 47 out of 50, goes to the 7 spot there. Range Trooper. And 94 out of 99, it's a cool color match. Snoke's Attendant goes to the 4. and 1 touches. Embrace the Dark Side of Count Dooku goes to the 9. Darth Maul goes to the 9. Got a Zuckuss goes to the M spot. Kylo Ren, 67 out of 75. Goes to the 7. That's to JML. 43 out of 50. Addy Gallia goes to the 3 spot. And then, what was that? 78 out of 99. Cham Syndulla goes to the 8 spot. And then the case hit, Count Dooku, Depths of Darkness. And that goes to the 5 spot. Going to the Caveman. And that's going to do it for the break, everyone. Thank you guys for joining in on that one. We have one more football break to go tonight. So while we clean up for that, we will do one more giveaway to chat. Just as an appreciation for you guys hanging out with us tonight. Oh, man. I mean, we got the NBA playoffs going on right now. Let's just do... Yeah, we'll do playoffs. Playoffs exclamation point. It's going to be your ticket into this one. Knicks are up by 7 in the third quarter. Is there a new Mission Impossible coming out? It comes out tomorrow. I love Mission Impossible. They're always fun movies. It's the last one. Man, I haven't been to a movie in a while. The last movie I saw in theaters was Twisters. I'm gonna have to go see it. I love going to the movies. Okay. All right. We're going to cut it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it wasn't $50 for tickets and snacks, yeah. My my brother-in-law works for Marcus Theaters. Oh, what am I doing? So him and my sister, that's like their hobby is to go to the movies. Do dinos. Do 2 minutes on this one. Pulled a Bone Nix Orange Cracked Ice a few days ago. Very nice. I'd grade it. Those Orange Cracked Ices are very rare. Shuffle you guys up, and you're off. 1 minute. $15. Someone hit RGL's major bounty. Wasn't it like $11,000 or something? Can I buy some of your Jaden? I don't have any Jaden Daniels in my collection. I've already sold all of the ones that I've pulled. Florida fan, you are getting a chance to spin the wheel in this one. Richard B hit for 11,150. Oh man, you can't afford JML's chicken tenders tonight. Florida fan, if you could give me a number 1 through 5, my friend. My dinosaur had a bad hip. 2. Awesome. You can do either, Zach. Yeah, RGL does either. All right. 1, 2. Composite Mega. We haven't hit that one in a while. Venmo you $5.50 the next day. Very nice. Caveman, appreciate you hopping in the breaks tonight, man. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Have a great night, my friend. His accountant does not like that he pays cash. I mean, it still goes through a business, like, transaction. I will pay more than auctions pay. I'm sorry, man. I don't have anything. Everything that I sell goes either at shows or on, like, ComC. I don't really do eBay a whole lot anymore. All right. Florida fan, if you could do me a huge favor and go to the website and go to personals and then go to shipping information and check out using this. And when you're in cart, if you can put Florida fan 88 or your YouTube name in the special instructions. Appreciate you, man. It's this year's composite. I mean, well, CJ Stroud's rookie year composite. They haven't done any composite for this year yet, to my knowledge, right? All right, guys. So we are going to get going with group break 342 now. This is going to be our last break of the night. Thank you guys for hopping in, filling up all the breaks tonight. It means a lot to me. Like, it truly does. We will be back again on we'll be back again on Friday night for those of you guys that want in on football breaks. We're going to keep it pretty light. Probably 2 breaks max on Friday night. Just gearing up for the next week after that. But very excited to get this break going. Let's get going with group break 342. This is our OT football. In this break, we have 2 Clearly Hobby, 2 Signature Class Hobby, 1 Optic Hobby, and 1 Phoenix Hobby in this one. And in this break, we have Gary M, Kang Kang Y, Christian H for 2, Terry B, Dan R, Chris K for 2, Nicholas G, Mick M, Jerry H, Tori C, Austin D, Michael S, Crystal B for 2, Andrew B, Micah H, Matt P, PJ B, John M, and Jeff P. And then we have an AP Hall of Fame spot in this one. I really appreciate that, Mike. I do my best. I do my best. All right, let's get our Hall of Fame spot in first. Break 342. Hall of Fame. All right. If you guys are new, you're at the top. If you're an OG, you're at the bottom. And Hitman rips all the way at the bottom there. We are going 10 times. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And your final spot is going to be Sean K. Oh, man. JML was so close. Sean K. I believe I know who that is. Congratulations, Sean. You got a full spot in this one. You're Sean KOB, right? Sean, what's going on, man? You're in chat. Yes. All right. Perfect. I'm doing better with names lately. One day, Dan. One day. Okay. Now we have 4 25% fillers to fill up. We've got Rudy V, Carrie Z, Chris K for 2, Terry B, Yisrael W for 2, Jason L, Zach A, Fame P, Mike P, Sajid G, and Anthony V for 3 in this one. Good luck, guys. Top 4 spots are into the break. Gotta be over 4. It's always over 4. There we go. 8. Deja vu. This happened earlier in the night. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And your final spots are going to be 8. Carrie, Anthony V for 2, and Zach A. All getting a spot in this break. And that is going to do it for the fillers. Appreciate you guys trying to get in via the 25% filler. I'm sorry to the rest of you guys who did not get in. If you did not get in, you get added to a duck race at the end of the night for $25 of store credit. So carry down to Zach. All right. So Greg down to Zach. Greg M down to Zach. Good luck, guys. Going 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anthony V down to Nicholas. Anthony V down to Nicholas there. And let's get you guys' teams. We got the Niners, Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys, and Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, Giants, Jaguars, Jets, and Titans, Lions, and Browns, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Saints, Steelers, and Seahawks, Texans, and Ravens, and Vikings in this one. Good luck, guys. Love the Skrudels. Why not, Coleman? Yeah, why not? Group break 342. Teams, good luck, everyone. 49ers down to Vikings. Going 5 times. Oh, well, it would have been 5 anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cowboys, Dolphins down to Rams on bottom. We got Anthony with the Cowboys and Dolphins, Dan with the Patriots, Kerry with the 49ers, Jeff with the Eagles, Zach with the Steelers and Seahawks, Terry with the Broncos, Christian with the Buccaneers, Crystal with the Packers, Mick with the Jets and Titans, Michael with the Bears, Chris with the Chiefs, Christian with the Bengals, Gary with the Panthers, Chris with the Colts, Sean with the Giants with the Hall of Fame spot, Micah with the Falcons, Tori with the Raiders, PJ with the Cardinals, Andrew with the Jaguars, Matt with the Commanders, Jerry with the Bills. Oh, Matt, you got the Commanders in this one. Nice. Jerry with the Bills, Anthony with the Saints, Crystal with the Texans and Ravens, Austin with the Vikings, John with the Chargers, Kang with the Lions and Browns, and Nicholas with the Rams. Dan, you finally got a chase team. I'll give you guys a minute to trade if you guys want to. Yeah, Matt had some crazy... He won 2 duck races and got the Commanders in the final break. Damn, with the Pats, it's rigged. Pay for this spot. Oh my god, Dan. Alright, we're going to start with our boxes of Clearly. I don't see any trades. You guys... Oh, Carrie says 49ers are up to trade. I'll give it like 30 seconds. Yeah, of course, Matt. I will put your cards to the side if we get a nice Jaden for you. Oh, Indiana closed the gap. All right, I'm going to get going. Good luck, guys. You guys are still welcome to trade if you guys want. God, Jalen Brunson is so good at basketball. I can't believe that in a matter of just a few seasons, the Mavericks not only let Luka go, they also let Jalen Brunson go. Like, man, that general manager... Was he the general manager that didn't re-sign Brunson? We got an orange here. We have Marshawn Lloyd and Bo Nix on the base. Baker Mayfield, Kirk Cousins, and a Malachi Corley to 199 there. And now they get flag, yeah. I hate how they get rewarded for being stupid. Even though it wasn't really a reward, they just got really, really lucky, or it's rigged. One or the other. We're going to have Vlad McConkey, Ray Davis, Tyreek Hill, and a Vinny Testaverde on the bomb squad. Dallas does everything wrong. Are we having a 49ers and Chargers trade right now? Deal. All right. spelled John wrong. John, you now have the Niners. Carrie, you now have the Chargers. It's getting too expensive. We couldn't find them anyway. But still enjoy watching your channel. I appreciate it, John. What are we talking about here? How about a Brian Thomas Jr. auto going to Andrew? And Malik Neighbors and Joe Milton. I'm going to one-touch that. I like Brian Thomas Jr. Yeah, it was a really good night in all of our breaks to have a Chase wide receiver team. We've hit every single auto except for Malik Neighbors tonight. And even then we hit a out of 17 FOTL of him. What's going on here? There we go. Weird. Nice. Got a pink. These are non-numbered. It's going to be Kenneth Walker, Odunze there, and Brock Bowers on the base. Still have 90 people in here late on a Wednesday night. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I really do. Love this community. Man, before we know it, we're going to be into summer with the new football products coming out. It's going to be wild. Like I saw Score and Luminance are already on the horizon. I saw Immaculate isn't supposed to come out until like August. I know. I think a lot of people are kind of over this class already and want the new stuff. Personally, I still like all the big quarterback chases, but a lot of people are looking for some new stuff. This is why I like Select, because we're going to get the XRC chases. All right, we're going to have our auto in here. Fanatics takes over April 2026, so next year. Jalen Polk, we got Tila. Auto, I know that auto. That is Tyrone Tracy going to the G-Men. Going to Sean. What am I most looking forward to? I mean, I guess Select. I do like Select. I think it is... It's kind of been the worst of the, like, big 3 chrome sets being Optic, Prism, and Select. Yeah, it's got color wheels and stuff, but there's no, like, huge case hit chase coming out of there. And the numbered cards always seem to do a little bit worse than Optic and Prism. Next PYT will be on Wednesday. Next Wednesday of next week. DJ Moore there. We're going to have a Brock Bowers to 99 on the red. Can someone get me a comp on that one? I don't know what his market is going for out of Clearly. That would not surprise me if that's a one-touch. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm like really looking forward to. Select. I want to chase some XRCs out of Select. How do I feel about Topps taking the top QB rookie autos and loving it this year? It's... I don't know. We got Brock Purdy to 199, Will Shipley, and Trey Benson. It's... In the end, it just hurt collectors that we couldn't chase their autographs. It didn't really hurt either Panini or Topps. I think Topps tried to crush Panini by doing that, but in reality it really didn't hurt them all that badly. You're kind of done with Panini. I think a lot of people are. The big I'm just going to top load this for now. One on eBay for 65. Okay, not that far then. We'll stick with that on for a top loader. Solid though. That's definitely a $60 card. Panini, I am going to miss the case hits. They have a much better art team than Topps does, and I hope Topps figures it out. But how about another Brock Bowers on the rookies? Jonathan Brooks and a J.J. McCarthy. Topps is going to need to figure out their case hit situation. I do think Topps does a better job with on-card autos, though. Most of Topps' products will have on-card autos. Just from, you know, what we know about baseball. But you don't have to feel bad, Braden. I appreciate you tuning in and watching, man. You never have to feel bad about buying into the break or not buying into the breaks. I don't want to pressure anyone into doing it. Never bought in. I think the first time I tuned in was like break 5. Yeah, man, you've been here a long time. You've been here a long time, and I appreciate all the support. Even just watching helps more than you guys know. What's going on, Ron? How's it going, man? I think Topps will do great. I do. I'm just going to miss the artwork of Panini. All right. We haven't done Phoenix in a minute. How about a J. McCarthy? Is that going to be a 35? That is to 50. 17 of 50 J.J. McCarthy right away. Going to Austin. And Keon Coleman. Top signatures. I kind of like signatures. I think it's a pretty solid product. It's definitely a little overpriced. But overall, I like the mix of chrome, acetate, and paper on it. At the current price, though, it feels very quarterback or bust. It is very, very hard to make your money back if you don't get one of those big-name quarterbacks. We got a CJ Mosley on the yellow fade to 125. T'Vondre Sweat, that is to 399. I don't know if I'm going to do the blasters. I'm probably just going to do the hobby box. I have been doing my best to get out content after we fired our nanny. It is tough. It is tough. I'm pulling a little bit later nights because I'm taking care of my kids all day. So I've only been able to get like 2-ish videos done a week. And unfortunately, that just might be a product that falls to the wayside. Very true, Kevin. Very true. Got a filler there. Michael Penix and Cooper DeJean. Dumb, what's an XRC? XRCs are in Select. And they are the first rookie cards of the new class. So Select of this year will have, they're called XRC Redemptions. And if you pull one out of Select, and they're only in Hobby, it will say like QB1 on it. And that means it's for Cam Ward. So it's the first place to get rookie quarterbacks for the guys that just got drafted. We got a redemption. I wonder if it's Penix. This one could be DeJean. I think DeJean does have redemptions in here to 399 there. And Michael Hall. And I think Joe Milton does too. XRCs, that the really, really good guys, their XRCs turn out to be very, very valuable. But yeah, for the most part, they're pretty affordable. All right. Redemption. Rookie Silhouettes Blue. Card number 18. It's going to be Jalen Polk going to the Patriots. Nice color match there. Kid Robot, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I try to pick up a XRC of, you know, Packers players that I like. I've got a few really nice ones of Jaden Reed. And that's surprising to me, Bryant, because it is, like, legitimately their first rookie card. I don't know. It's weird. We got Bo Nix there. How about a Brock Bowers on the green fade to 199? The XRCs were a very cool idea. Yeah, Panini did a fantastic job, and they always look good. And then if you can somehow swing getting one of the XRC autos, ooh, those are great. Chris Rodriguez Rainbow. I do not have any of him. I'm sorry. Gonna have a blue fade of Zay Flowers. That is to 249, and then a base JJ McCarthy. When you have to wait for the XRCs because the draft hadn't happened yet. Oh man, that what a I wish they still had that. But Panini is just so far behind ever since COVID. I wish that that was still a thing. Man, we are in 2025 now. I started this channel in late 2021. Man, it has been crazy how fast time flies. We got Anthony Richardson, silver. Ray Davis on the wave, and Jordan Jefferson there. Yeah, then there's like the mystery rookie redemptions that are autos, but you don't know who you're getting. Still looking for a mem and an auto. This could be either. I don't know which one. To 299, that's going to be Najee. That's going to be a mem. Devon A-Chain to 199, and Keon Coleman red fade to 299. You got your score redemption, and it was Caleb. I heard some people are just getting like base cards. So Panini is seriously just out here sending base cards. I don't understand their logic, but all right. I truly thought it was going to be like case hits or something. What is going on? Austin, I've still got redemptions pending from like early last year. Yeah, people shelled out crazy money for those products. Byron Murphy there, or for the mystery rookie redemptions. I remember those going for like hundreds of dollars because people thought it was a Caleb. It can be any rookie, Kevin. I heard someone just get a base Ricky Pearsall today. Xavier McKinney on the wave, and Marshawn Nealand. I would be so mad if I paid like hundreds of dollars. And yeah, they're just like base cards, aren't they? They're not even parallels. Or they could be parallels. I don't know. We're going to have an Anthony Gould, red fade to 299. All right, we should have an RPA in our last pack then. It's seriously just a base Tyrone Tracy. Panini will spend money on the dumbest stuff. The dumbest stuff. Why are they... It took them 8 months for this. Caleb got an out of 600... Dude, what a joke. Oh, we got Travis Etienne to 399 and Jordan Jefferson. This is just making me laugh. Because, like, it's not cheap to send this stuff out. It's like $5 a card, and they're just sending base cards out? That's insane to me. Origins looks awesome, yeah. But Literally base. Like, you think it's at least $5 to send these cards out, and they're just sending base cards out. That's insane, man. Oh. How about a Marvin Harrison Color Blast? Literally out of nowhere. Going to PJ. I did not see that at all. We got a Ray Davis right behind that, too. What? No way. Marvin Harrison just making an appearance in all 3 breaks tonight. That's a $600 card. Oh man, that is a pretty looking card. And he's not in a practice uniform. That's why he looks so different. That's such a cool card. Just want to make sure it's like... Yeah, we're good. All right. Cool. Yeah, that is a very nice card. And a Ray Davis. Phoenix delivering. All right, let's do Optic now, and we'll finish it off with Signature Series then. Oh, baby. Yeah, congratulations, PJ. All right, let's hit something nice out of Optic now. It's been a minute since we've ripped Optic, too. Got a Pink Velocity in the first pack. It's a retired guy. Why is there a retired guy in this set? 62 out of 80 going to the Saints. And Jermaine Burton there. Yeah, literally last pack magic for that card. Got an Aqua here. Not a rated rookie. It's going to be Jabril Peppers to $2.99. Joe Milton, base. Ooh, very cool, Brian. I love Buck City breaks. Chris is such a nice guy. Aaron Rodgers. We're going to have a play action of Keon. And Brennan Rice. He's been killing it lately. I've noticed he's just been, like, plowing through the breaks. I'd love to meet him. He seems like a really, really nice guy. Got a hollow rated rookie of Ennis Rakestraw going to the Lions and Malachi Corley. First guy you bought a break from. Yeah, he's a very, very nice guy. Got a blue here. Not a rated rookie. It's going to be A.J. Dillon. That is to $1.99. And a Devin Leary on the base. Newest running back for the Eagles. The Eagles. Ooh, we got a team logo here. Team logo coming up. Not a rookie. It's for the Colts. It's going to be Michael Pittman. That's pretty cool. To 32. On the team logo. Ever since he got his new work area, site has been selling out quick. Very nice. Yeah, they renovated their basement. I mean, it was smart of him to do what he did, because paying for overhead in this business, like, it's just a killer. Because I guarantee he was paying probably, you know, $1,500, $2,000 a month in rent. Like it. Just do it out of your house. CJ Mosley there and Joe Alt. Eight minutes. Knicks are up 7 right now. Derek Carr. We got Braylon Trice. Yeah, eventually I'd like to do something like that, but I don't have the space for it right now. Be called bathroom breaks. CJ Stroud, we got a rated rookie orange of Jonah Ellis. That would have been a sick Bo Nix, man. To 249. And Mason Smith. I do think mixing in 2024 product with 2025 next year is going to be a lot of fun, though. Ooh, what do we got here? What is that? In electricity. Nice. Tip Ryman. Going to be our rookie. Can't tell. Is this a Raider rookie? No. For the Steelers, it's going to be George Pickens. Color match, though. To 75 going to the Steelers. He is not a Cowboy yet. Or wait, did Pickens get... Alright. It's been a rough few weeks. Did George Pickens get traded? Is he on the Cowboys now? He's on the Cowboys now, right? Okay. I was just making sure that wasn't in my head. Okay. What's going on, Salty Swagger? Got an auto here. Gonna have Luke McCaffrey. Auto. 241. Jamari Thrash to 325. Oh my goodness. Any big hits? We got a Color Blast of Marvin Harrison out of Phoenix. Yeah, that's a gross auto, man. But it's all right because we're gonna hit a really, really big quarterback coming up in just a few seconds. Not in this pack, maybe in the next pack. DJ Moore to 149. Yeah, yep. Knicks are up by 11 now. I'm rooting for the Knicks, to be honest. I have a very hard time rooting for the Pacers. A Wolves-Knicks final would be so sick, man. We got a Rookie Kings. Or one of those, like, Gridiron Kings. This is a short print. We're going to have Jerry Jeudy. And Ray Davis. Come on. Big rookie quarterback, and this box is saved. Come on. Big rookie quarterback. Maybe it's not a rookie. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase on the Sunday Kings. That's a cool card. I'll one-touch it up. Going to the Bengals. That is Christian. What are normally the cheapest teams for PYT breaks? The Seahawks, the Browns, the Titans are normally in like the $30 to $45 range. If you want to go a little higher than that, like the Dolphins are in that range too. A tier up from that is like the Ravens, the Steelers. 50 to 80 on Chase. It still looks really, really good in a hollow mag though, so. Yeah, the non-rookie card Chase teams. Don't lie to him, Bryant. All right, we've got a lighted up of Malik Neighbors there and Jalen Polk. Wow, Karl Anthony Towns is just, popping off right now. Where is Drake? I would love to see Drake. Will Reichard. I mean, this has been a pretty dusty box of Optic. We've only gotten, I think, one rookie color out of here, too. Yeah, I think it was Jonah Ellis, and that was it. Is this gold? Or is that a panda? What is this? That looks gold to me. You got a gold something. Cameron Jordan and Bo Nix base. I think it's a gold insert. Are we upside down? Yeah, we are. It's a play action, I think. Malik Neighbors. 2 of 10. Sean with the Hall of Fame spot getting a gold Malik Neighbors. Oh my god. On a Hall of Fame spot. The gold looks a little funky. Looks more yellow than gold. We hit the Squirtles on that one, though. Yeah, the wide receivers hit like crazy tonight. We got every good wide receiver in the class in a solid card tonight. I would say gold does at least 100. I mean, it's gold. Like, if it was a true gold, oh man, would be insane. But Josh Palmer on the red, that is to 125, and Leatu Latu. Yeah, it's Optic. Like, it's still going to do well. We got a holo here of Jalen Ramsey, Darius Robinson. We got 2 packs left of Optic. And then we're on to Signature Class. Looks like this is just a base pack. Hidden potential of Isaac Garendo and Quinion Mitchell on the rated rookie. We're going to end it off with an Optic Aqua to 299. Rated rookie, it's going to be Malachi Corley to 299. Yeah, that Malik Neighbors, probably saved the box. Otherwise, that was a pretty dusty box of Optic. Jamar Chase was alright too, but really needed some low-numbered rookie color. Alright, we got 2 boxes of Signature Class, though. Of course, Sean. Happy you hit, man. Yeah. I mean, we have ripped worse boxes of optics, surprisingly. All right, let's see what we got. Hines Ward, Terry Bradshaw, Favre, and Love. I don't know how Love is in this product now. He's like the only vet quarterback now who is like in the league, but he's in this product. I don't get it. Does anyone know how this is possible? Is he not a part of the Players Association anymore? We're going to have a Ray Davis auto and Cody Schrader to 25 there. And then Chris Braswell. Because this is only supposed to be guys that are not in the Players Association. So rookies could have been in it. And then retired guys. But for whatever reason, Jordan Love is in this product. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Ray Davis tonight. There's a Brady. CJ Stroud. We're going to have a Drew Brees to 150 there. That's pretty cool. Hey, Dan. How about a Drake May on the Chrome on-card auto? There's your Drake May. Where is Drake? Dan is back. There we go. That's 6 months. Dan got dusted for a long time. I feel bad. I really like the Chrome cards in this product. They look really nice. And Keon Coleman on the Chrome there. Drew Brees on the StarCast. There we go. 3 more packs out of this one. Got Terrell Davis. Gonna have another acetate here of Drew Brees. And then a Joe Alt. That's not too bad for another auto. Kate Stover there. Eric Dickerson. Going to the Chargers. It's a carry. There we go. Come on. Crazy that out of these last 2 boxes we get 10 autographs. Steve Young there. We're going to have Troy Polamalu to 150. Who is that? Donovan McNabb. That's pretty cool. Going to the Eagles. That's Jeff. And then Nia Smith and Ennis Rakestraw. The product is growing on you slightly. It's a pretty... I don't know. I'm a fan. I do think it is too expensive. However, it's pretty good. I'm liking it. I think in the slot of Topps products that have come out, I think I would put this one still under Inception, because Inception's just like in a league of its own. But this is up there. This is probably a close second or third. McNabb, we got a after image of Xavier Worthy, and then a Olufashanu to 150 auto there. Maurice Lufau to 152, and Will Shipley would be better price. Yeah, I think 250 to 300 would be perfect for this product. I hate Cosmic. I love the look of Cosmic, and you can hit so hard out of it, but, like, give me the 5 autos. Give me the 5 autos with some numbered cards. It's like Bowman's Best. You can't beat it. Yeah. All right. Last box of the break. Good luck, guys. Let's see one more nice card. I know. There are very few products that I just despise. And Cosmic is one of them because it is such a cool product and it could be so good, yet Topps refuses to do anything to make the product worth a rip. Cosmic is too cartoony. A lot of people believe that too. I personally like it, but a lot of people feel the same way. We got Jerome Bettis. We're going to have Javon Bullard to 100 there, going to the pack. Going to Crystal. Trevin Wallace and Johnny Wilson there. Calling it Caleb. I'd take a Caleb. Caleb or a Jaden Daniels would be nice. Yeah, I mean, I like Cosmic Baseball too. I think it's great, but I mean, it's still the same product at the end of the day. You might get an auto, you might not. You might get some number cards, you might not. It's like, I just want to see some guarantees. We need a Penix. Did we hit a Penix, or was that the last break? Drake May to 100 there on the after image. Cool card. And then Andre Tippett. Right? That's Andre Tippett. Yeah. New England going to Patriots pack here. You don't know who Tippett is? Yeah, he's he is signed in a lot of products, both Topps and Panini. They thought the Planetary Pursuit would carry the product. I don't know, a product that relies entirely on autos with it being unlicensed. I don't think the Pursuit's going to do a whole lot. Auto is going to be Dijon Edwards, CFL legend, going to the Steelers. That's Zach. Jabari Small and Anais Smith there. With a beautiful, beautiful autograph. That's a bad auto. Yeah, that is like the worst auto that you can get. All right. We got Gronk. Eric Dickerson. Anthony Richardson is backwards for whatever reason. How about a Malik Neighbors on-card auto going to the Giants? Sean, eat your heart out, my friend. Josh Carty goes to 250. And the Anthony Richardson is a 225. Yep, the wide receiver autos are now complete with that one. That was the last auto that we needed for all the top wide receivers tonight. We got Ladd, Brian Thomas, Odunze, Marvin Harrison, and Neighbors all tonight. Tavo, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Do a clear mag. I don't have many other stickers out right now. I ran through a lot tonight, so you're getting a gold sticker. Back at work, feeling blessed and very grateful. Happy you're feeling better, Tavo, man. Yeah, keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Thought he was dipping. All right, guys, last pack of the break. Good luck, guys. I think we got a green auto. Green is to 100. Roman Wilson there, Troy Aikman, Ray Lewis, CJ Stroud, and that was anticlimactic. Keith Randolph Jr. That is apparently a rookie for the Chicago Bears. That's going to Michael out of 150. And that is going to do it for the break. Let's do a quick recap. That was a pretty good break overall. I'm a Bears fan, I have no idea who that is. I'm assuming he got cut. I have never heard of this dude in my life. Alright, let's do a recap. Yeah, they're really trying to get those sticker autos in, man. It's wow. Drake May was to 100 there. That was a cool one. Yeah, these StarCasts are cool. Corey Schrader was to 25 there. Malachi Corley, Palmer, Bo Nix, Judy, DJ Moore, George Pickens, Jonah Ellis, Michael Pittman. That's a 32. AJ Dillon, Ennis Rakestraw. Jabril Peppers, Derek Carr on the Pink Velocity. Xavier McKinney, A-Chain, Keon Coleman, Zay Flowers, Brock Bowers there. Gus Edwards, Michael Penix, CJ Mosley, JJ McCarthy, that was to 50. That's a nice one. Another JJ there. Brock Bowers was to 99. Knicks and Malachi Corley. We had a lot of autos in this. A lot of autos. Keith Randolph Jr. Who the F is this? Dijon Edwards. We got Tippett to the Patriots. Javon Bullard auto to 100. Fashanu to 150. Donovan McNabb, that's pretty cool. Going to the Eagles. Joe Alt auto. You got a Ray Davis, Jamari Thrash, Ray Davis, Najee Harris, Jalen Polk, rookie silhouettes blue, and Tyrone Tracy auto. Man, the Giants really had a break. All right. One touches in this break. We had a Malik Neighbors on-card auto. Drake May on-card auto. On the refractor, that's sick. Malik Neighbors gold play action to 10 out of Optic. Got a Sunday Kings of Jamar Chase. Big hit of the break was the Marvin Harrison Jr. Color Blast. Insane hit for the Cardinals for PJ. And then a Brian Thomas Jr. auto out of our first box of Clearly. And that is going to do it for the breaks, everyone. Thank you guys so much for filling them all up tonight. We will be back again on Friday. We'll have more breaks available tomorrow at noon. I'll probably just have one break up tomorrow at noon. If we do a second one on Friday, that's cool, but we'll probably just do one break on Friday. But let's do our giveaway for the people that missed fillers tonight. So anyone who missed a filler tonight, Andrew, have a good night, my friend. Yeah, anyone that missed a filler tonight, you guys have a chance at $25 of store credit right now. All right, Fame down to Jason. Do a moose race. Yeah, appreciate you guys all stopping in tonight. Do 25 seconds on this. Yeah, we'll be back again on Friday night. Next Friday will be probably a longer stream with Select and Midnight coming out. It should be a really fun night with two double new release day. All right, guys. Winner of this gets $25 of store credit. Gosh, Jason was coming in hot there. William. You are getting $25 of filler store credit for missing your filler out. All right, everyone. Thank you guys for a great night. I will see you guys on Friday. Stay safe for the next 2 days, and I will see you then. Everyone, have a good night.